welcome to Hooked on Film, brought to you by Event Cinemas. Today we'll be reviewing Non-Stop, The Wind Rises, and a local short film, Tango Underpants. Elouise.
Yes.
Why are you in a ball dress?
Why are you in a ball dress? Oh, and you're in a bit of a tux.
Oh.
Oh, well, I know why. Because it's Oscars season, guys. It's the Academy Awards tonight. We're filming Sunday morning, just so everyone knows. But they're tonight. I'm very, very excited. I know you guys are too. Usually I sit at home in my ball gown eating chocolate. But who do you think is going to win?
I hope that despite everything that Cate Blanchett wins Best Actress.
Same.
I'm really excited.
Yes.
I think she's deserved it. She's earned it. I want her to get it.
Yes, I want her to get it too.
Yeah.
What about actor though?
Actor?
This is a hard one.
I want Chiwetel to win.
I want Leo to win. I want my boyfriend to win.
He's not going to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not going to
he's
happen. The
gonna
reconnaissance is going to continue.
Yeah, probably.
But what about the Best Picture, guys? We all know who's going to win, don't we?
It's 12 years.
12 years.
I think 12 Years a Slave, but I also think it's between that film and probably Gravity and American Hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be really, really hard one, but I'm very excited to see who wins. So yeah, get excited, everybody.
Tune in.
If you asked a teenager what is Liam Neeson famous for, they probably wouldn't mention Schindler's List or Love Actually or even Star Wars. No, these days Neeson is an all-Irish badass, and his turn as Bill Marks in Non-Stop is no exception. Set aboard an airplane, Neeson plays a sky marshal who is informed by text messages that unless $150 million is transferred into a specified bank account, one person will die every 20 minutes. The thing I want to know is, why doesn't Liam Neeson do these serious roles anymore?
I don't know.
Because now he's reinvented himself as an action star. I don't know if it was just that Taken was so successful and so amazing
loved
for
him as that.
But even people like Bruce Willis does serious films and then also the action flips. He only does the action flips, and he's a bit wasted because he's still great.
But I love him in them. I feel really bad
know,
saying
but
that, but I love him in
He's
them.
better than that.
He's good in this.
He is. He's really good.
He's 61. Can you believe it? 61.
He's so
Bit of a Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. But he has a really, really strong screen presence, and more so than any of those like young action stars that are quite forgettable. Unfortunately, though, the women in this film do not have as much to do. Julianne Moore,
Julianne was
goddess
there.
Julianne Moore. She just sits and looks out a window for most of the film.
Yeah.
And Lupita.
Yeah, Lupita
Nyong'o from 12 Years a
She's a
Slave.
bit of a cockney in it. Yeah, mate. She talks
looks
like that in
Yeah,
it.
she doesn't have much to do.
The roles for women are quite one-dimensional and very underwritten.
Yeah.
True. I think, look, the Hollywood moments in it were a bit ridiculous. The part where he got up in front of the plane and was like, "Look, you don't like me, but I'm gonna save you guys," and rah rah rah. But everyone was like, "Okay," and I was like, "Look, you're running out of time, mate. Someone's gonna die. Like, hurry up." And for me, those moments are a bit unrealistic, but I still enjoyed it. I mean, I love a bit of a plain crime thriller, and I thought there was really suspenseful and thrilling moments.
Yeah, I mean, it is set on a plane. It does lend itself quite well to suspense because it's such a confined space. Obviously, no one can just easily escape. It is kind of like an Agatha Christie setup, though, like a whodunit. Like you've got a group of characters. One of them is a murderer. They're sort of killed off one by one. You don't know who does it. It's pretty suspenseful, but it is a bit unbelievable.
It's got heaps of unbelievable stuff
hard to
in there.
suspend your disbelief.
For me, it was just like the name checking. It was like, in case you didn't realize, guys, we're in post 9/11 world and stuff. Okay, so you'll have to deal with that, which I thought was a bit much. And I also thought the text messages appearing on screen, while it's done a lot in things like Sherlock, it's done a lot in House of Cards. In this, when his phone screen gets cracked and then the text messages come up, they have a crack on them. And the crack is over swear words.
It's like
coincidence.
a
It's just so naff.
So just in case you want to take your 14-year-old brother to watch the movie.
Jesus.
I mean, for that sake, I guess that worked well. But I mean, I still enjoyed it. I have to say, I do like a plain crime thriller. So I'm gonna give it 3.5 because I did enjoy it.
I'm going to give it 2.5.
Oh, I'm giving it 3.
And be sure also to check out this week 3 Days to Kill, starring Kevin Costner.
The latest and apparently the last film by acclaimed Japanese animator Hayao Miyazaki is The Wind Rises. The film is a fictionalized biography of Jiro Hirikoshi, an innovative airplane engineer in 20th century Japan. The film cuts back and forth between Jiro designing airplanes in the lead up to World War II and his romance with a beautiful girl suffering from tuberculosis. With his beautiful and stunning visual style, Miyazaki has made sure he's going to retire with a bang.
Oh, it's I mean, probably the second anime film I've ever watched. I mean, I think the only one I watched was when I was in year 3 in Japanese class, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was very interesting how they did it. It's quite impressive. It's a very impressive film.
The animation is beautiful, and it's kind of beautiful way that's just not done anymore. It's all hand drawn. It's all so lovingly done, and I am such a sucker for that style. And to see it there as his last one, I thought it was beautiful, absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I know you're a fan.
I
So
am.
yeah.
I am. Yeah, I'm trying to be objective.
In terms of the story, though, it is quite a departure from his other films, which seems a lot more sort of based in fantasy, and this one is telling a story
real
of a
story,
true
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And in a way, the subject matter, it is a little bit alienating, and you knew absolutely nothing about it going into it. And there are a lot of children in the audience. I'm not quite sure how they found it. The film is also too long. At least 20 minutes, I think, could have been cut from it.
Yeah, I think the main thing is it is an unconventional script for Western audiences, and it is quite, stilted. But that's, to me, that's kind of what Japanese culture, to a large extent, is, but also really was in the 1940s. And very formal romances and very formal meetings with other people and so on. And so the only thing I would say to audiences is it offers you something different to the normal, like banter-ridden animated film that you might normally see.
Yeah, so true. Yeah. I agree with you, Claire. I found it a little too long. Some parts really dragged for me, but I thought the story was heartwarming. I mean, the parts with the romance were quite beautiful. It's a cartoon, and you're actually getting into it like they're real people.
That's nice.
And I think I don't think it would have worked as a live action, but I also loved the sound design. It was incredible. They used human voices to do the sounds of I don't know what exactly, but I can only imagine what wasn't actual.
It's a great feat. Yeah,
technical stuff. It's incredible what they do.
Yeah, I really loved the attention to detail, and just in tiny things like the wind rustling the grass.
Yeah.
So you see like every blade of grass, and the way that those houses buckled in that earthquake.
Yeah, it was incredible. I think the only thing for me, when I was watching the entire time, I just knew it was his last film.
Aww.
I love Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, everything, and it's just sad to see him go. He's so amazing.
But didn't you think that, sorry for cutting you off, but
that's all right.
Didn't you think that the whole idea is a bit strange, because Miyazaki is known to be a pacifist and really anti-war, and his main character is the guy who is designing the prototypes of these planes that are going to bomb Pearl Harbor and take all these lives.
It's caused a lot of controversy over there as to how it's handled.
Yeah,
and
and you kind of have to work that out for yourself in the beginning. It gets a bit clear later. They go to Germany, hang out with the Nazis.
Just hanging.
But I guess all in all, he's trying to say that this young man's dreams were corrupted by war.
Exactly. I couldn't agree more. I'm going to give it 4 stars.
I'm going to give it 3. It was a little too long for me, but it was quite impressive.
It was beautiful. Giving it 3.5.
Now it's competition time. We're going to find out who's going to win the Oscar. Just kidding. Going to win movie tickets.
We could give him the Oscar.
We could.
Yeah, we could.
And the Oscar goes to, oh God, here we go. It's Mandy Shade. I can't read because I wear glasses to read. Sorry. But congratulations, Mandy. You've got 2 tickets to Event Cinemas.
This week in Perth, we have Flickerfest starting down at the Camelot Outdoor Theatre in Mosman Park. It's March 6 to 9, and be sure to get down for there for the very first day, because they are showing the best of the Australian entries, so check that out.
Tango Underpants, directed by Miranda and Crob Edmonds, is the story of Carolyn, Emma Booth, a young Australian backpacker who, after a bad breakup and 3 months on the road, completely loses her mojo. But after arriving in Buenos Aires, she discovers the wonderful tango dance, the beautiful Argentinian people, and the importance of the right underwear. It's a very, very cute film. I liked.
It's lovely, and it's not too dialogue heavy.
No.
Which is good. And there's a bit of narration and some conversation in a particular scene in a store. But more than that, it kind of relies more on the whole atmosphere in the streets of Argentina, and the music.
The tango music was so pivotal. Pivotal. Sorry, it's the fact that they choreographed a lot of it. Using the tango music with the editing. I loved the performance by Emma Booth and the old lady in it. She was beautiful. They were incredible, very believable performances.
I just want to applaud local WA filmmakers who had the vision, the foresight, and were able to make it happen, to actually go to Argentina and film this for a short film and be able to do so well with it. I think it's incredible. I really have to applaud them for that.
And thank God that they did that because it really...
It needed to happen for the entire film. We needed to go there.
It did.
Definitely.
Well, I'm off to talk to the co-directors, Miranda and Crob, and I will see you guys later. All right.
Bye.
I'm here with Miranda and Crob from Tango Underpants. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
You're a brother and sister directing team, which is amazing. It doesn't happen very often. But how did this start, and how do you work together?
It started many, many years ago when we were both very young and would rope our poor next door neighbours. We're both very sporting types. We're all about 5 or 6 at this age, possibly even younger. And we'd put on Christmas plays for the family neighbourhood.
Yeah, it's improved a little since then.
Yeah.
But I don't know how we work together. We just sort of, Crob does a lot of the storyboarding. He's the one that can draw in the family. And on set, maybe he'll be with the camera, setting the shot. I'll be talking with the actors, or we'll switch, or we just
whatever needs doing, we can
It's
cover.
pretty organic, and I'm the oldest, so I get my way.
I do what I'm told.
That's great. It sounds like you have a very good, nice flow going on. And filming in Buenos Aires on location, that would have been incredible. What was that like? I mean,
It was amazing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It made the filming just so authentic, everything on screen. But we had a great producer and a great crew.
Local crew, for the most part. We brought a few people from Perth out.
But that's just to get all the faces and all the real. It was sort of, we shot in a lot of the touristy areas, but it makes the film.
Oh, it made it so much. I mean, it
comes
was
to
real.
life,
It was
isn't
just, you were there.
And actually, the dancers, Pochi and Osvaldo, the older dancers, they dance in the markets every Sunday for 30 years. They've been dancing there, so they're the real.
You got the
real
authentic thing. You got, that's incredible. And also, one of my favourite things about the film was the fact that you choreographed the editing with the tango music. Why did you decide to do this?
Well, it's a really important. We always knew we wanted to build towards the dance sequences, the big finale. So we worked with Guy Gross. Gross?
Yeah.
Guy. Sorry, Guy.
Guy did the music on Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. He's very
gosh.
experienced, and we worked with him before we even went to Argentina to get the rhythm and the pace and all that, and then we could shoot to that when we were on set. So
That's great. Well, the film was incredible. It was amazing, and Emma was beautiful.
isn't she?
Yeah, she
She's
is.
wonderful.
And the film is showing at Flickerfest at Camelot Theatre on the 6th of March. So get down there to see it. And also will be released later this year online.
It will be online, and we've
yeah.
got a present for you, Elouise.
Oh my gosh, my own Tango Underpants. Thank you.
Don't go crazy in them.
They're just my size as well. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us.
Thank you.
Continuing with our theme of the Oscars, we're here to play a game of Oscar trivia. Team 1, we have Elouise and Crob, and Team 2, Miranda and Kristian. I'll be asking each of you multiple choice questions, and you have 10 seconds to answer.
Oh gosh.
All right, Team 1. Okay. Who was the first African-American actor to win an Academy Award? Was it A, Sidney Poitier, B, Morgan Freeman, C, Danny Glover?
Okay, who are we thinking?
I'm thinking, it may or may not be Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, but I'm thinking it's got to be
It's got to
Sydney.
be Sydney.
Has to be.
Correct.
Yay!
All right. Team 2. How many Oscars did Alfred Hitchcock personally win, excluding his honorary award in 1968? Was it A4? Should have been 1 million. A4, B2, or C 0?
Oh,
I kind of want to go 0.
trick question.
Yeah. What do you think?
All right, 0.
All right,
0.
correct. 0 is correct. Team 1.
I knew that. I knew it all along.
All right,
Yeah.
which film won Best Picture for films released in 2006? Was it A, The Departed, B, Slumdog Millionaire, C, $1 Million Baby?
Was it $1 Million Baby?
I thought it was Slumdog.
I thought it was some. No, yeah, some.
2006.
No, wait. No. Is that too soon?
I have no idea. I'm going with you.
right,
Let's
time's
take
up.
it.
Should we say?
Last chance, time's up.
The one with the million
The one
in
with
it.
the million in it.
No, it was The Departed.
Damn it!
All right,
Oh, wow.
Team 2. Who has received the most nominations in any category? Is it A, John Williams, B, Walt Disney, C, Hans Zimmer?
It's got to be Williams, surely.
Music, well,
Someone who's done a long.
'cause
5
what Disney
seconds.
is that? All right.
Time's up.
Yep.
Williams? It was Walt Disney.
Oh.
All right, Team 1.
What did
Which
he
2
win
films hold the record for the most nominations? Is it A, All About Eve, Titanic, B, Gone with the Wind, Forrest Gump, or C, Ben-Hur, Schindler's List?
Sorry, what was the first
So
one?
say
again?
this.
All About Eve and Titanic was the first one.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I feel like it's
Thinking Titanic.
Titanic. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has good Titanic.
Yeah.
All right,
Titanic.
correct.
Yes, we did it.
All right,
we did
team
it.
2. In 1968, the first and only tie was awarded for Best Actress in a Leading Role. Name the 2 winning actresses. Was it A, Audrey Hepburn, Julie Andrews, B, Vanessa Redgrave, Elizabeth Taylor, or C, Barbara Streisand, Katharine Hepburn?
See? Barbara Streisand.
I got the last one, so it's your turn to.
I'll go for C.
C is correct.
Yes.
All right. Team 1, what is the length of the longest Oscar speech? Is it A, 5 minutes, B, 7 minutes, C, 9 minutes? And it was given by Greer Garson in 1943. She never won again, probably because of that.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be very, very long?
It's got to be very, very.
So do you
5,
think it's
7
either
or
7
9?
or 9?
9.
9.
It was 7.
Damn it! Oh.
All right, and last
close,
question,
wasn't
it? More
team
orchestras.
2. How much does an Oscar trophy approximately weigh? Is it A, 4 kilos, B, 3 kilos, or C, 1 kilo?
1 kilo.
3?
1? No. 3? Go with you.
Is
3.
it gold? 3.
It is 4 kilos.
Oh.
And it is a tie with 2 each.
Tiebreaker.
That means we have a tiebreaker question. Whoever can guess
Yell it out
the
first.
right one first.
Okay.
All right. The tiebreaker is, last year, which film won Best Original Screenplay? Was it A, Moonrise Kingdom, B, Django Unchained, or C, Life of Pi?
Django Unchained.
Oh,
Yes.
Yay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
And that's all we have time for today. Thank you for watching Hooked on Film. Be sure to tune in next week and don't forget to follow us on social media.